ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। M remembered this interpretation of Kali given by Master. He said to himself, I have heard that Keshav accepted Kali in Sri Ramakrishna's presence. Is this as Keshav used to say, the goddess, all spirit and consciousness manifesting herself through a clay image? He is questioning himself. He has heard, because when the dharma is on its decline, people lose faith in God and the transcendental aspects of existence, including their own existence. Every day nature shows, separating you totally from the body, that you are not body. You have an existence independent of body. When the world dissolves in our sleep, we don't find world. Our relatives, friends, and what all we kept as mine disappears, never to appear again till I wake up. Not even a trace is left over. What is mine here? Nature is showing nothing is yours here. You are not this body. Realize the truth, what you are. Still, the moment we wake up, we forget, I was separate from body. This was, nothing of this was here. So, again that same moha, when truth is covered, we start, and this becomes intense, that this world is real, I am body, and enjoyments are the end of the purpose, end and purpose of human life. Something like that. Dharma is declining. Dharma is not religion. Dharma means it is cosmic law which is functioning in maintaining and leading the life of jivas. Now cosmic law, it is cosmic law, dharma. Living according to cosmic law is dharma. Going against the cosmic law is adharma. So this is what we call the eternal truth, which can never perish, or nothing can be vanquished. So that truth, eternal truth, presents itself as law when the universe comes up. With the projection of universe, with the manifestation of universe, the law, because time and space is entering into it, the law also, time, space and causation. Causation is law of cause and effect. Because movement is there. Movement cannot be haphazard. At random it cannot move. It has to move according to a law. Every movement, everything that is happening in the universe, whether it is karmic cycle or the cosmic cycle or the nature cycle, everything has the same constant law. Action and reactions are equal and opposite. Everything, whatever you see, has a definite cause behind why it is here in this form. So this is law of cause. Nobody can destroy or alter or change or do anything, tamper it in any way. That law is very stern and strict, and it's applicable independent of the individuals living in it and the materials sticking to their own performance. So this is called dharma. And when this dharma, adharma is increasing and dharma is decreasing, the God has to incarnate to preserve, restore the dharma. So make the people again go in the law, according to the law of nature. Go according to the law of nature, you will evolve. So God incarnates. Now we see people are losing slowly in anticipation of the worst conditions coming. Sri Ramakrishna has incarnated. And this incarnation begins with the most condemned part of religion, the idol worship. When all people, the whole world, were calling Hindus as idolaters, Sri Ramakrishna is sitting in a corner and begin doing his worship in the image of a Kali. And there we see Sri Ramakrishna invoking Divine Mother through his love and making her manifest in that image through tears of weeping. He wants the mother, he wants to see mother, he is forcing mother, he is requesting mother, he is pleading mother. Mother, is it true that you are? And is it true that you are revealed to so many saints? So many enlightened souls proclaim and promise, assure, vouchsafe the reality and the realization. Yes, I have seen. Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam. I have known that Supreme Being. So says the Vedas. Is it true? Why am I not seeing you? Why can't you reveal yourself to me? With those prayers, he at last succeeded in making Mother manifest through that image. There we see Mother manifesting through the image because of the sincere heart's prayers. And he says, I have seen, I have talked to, I have realized, and you too can. Anyone calling on Mother just to show how much of longing must be there, how much ecstatic love of God must be there, that we forget our own body and the world. It is then the God reveals Himself. That is, the invisible, all-pervading, pure consciousness, Chaitanya, Shuddha Chaitanya, manifests in form that you like to see. In which form, in what way? He manifests in that form. So, the eternal being, unchanging eternally, reality, manifests as the form. Sri Ramakrishna goes on explaining and showing this. Now he is remembering. Yam remembered the interpretation of Kali given by Master. He said to himself, I have heard of that Keshav accepted Kali in Sri Ramakrishna's presence. Is this, as Keshav used to say, the goddess, all spirit and consciousness manifesting herself through a clay image. Through a clay image, she is manifesting in and through. Yam returned to Master's room and sat on the floor. Sri Ramakrishna offered him some fruit and sweets to eat. On account of trouble in the family, M had recently rented a house in another section of Calcutta near his school. His father and brothers continued to live in the ancestral home, but Sri Ramakrishna wanted him to return to his own home, since a joint family affords many advantages to one leading a religious life. Once or twice, Master has spoken to him to this effect, but unfortunately, he had not yet returned to his family. Sri Ramakrishna referred to the matter again. Now you see, this is the scene we commonly see in the world. In the world, what do we see? There is conflict within the family, and some people want peace, they want calmness, they want freedom, which they are not getting in the joint family. So they separate and go. But look at the way the small family with husband, wife and children, 3 or 4 or 5 together, living alone, separated from the one who can be trusted, one who cares for them because of some difference of opinion regarding some principles or ideals. So, Sri Ramakrishna wants, go back to your family, live together, compromise or sacrifice, see that you live together, because you are a spiritual aspirant, you are seeking God. A householder wants to lead a perfect religious life or a spiritual life, needs some support and some amount of discipline. So the elders at home, others at home will be supporting this cause directly or indirectly, or by force or otherwise. So Sri Ramakrishna is aware of that. Sri Ramakrishna is telling them, go back, you will have more advantages. Now you are living alone here. You have to go to the office, leaving your wife and small children. What would be your whole mind when you are sitting for meditation is how to protect my family, how to maintain my family, who will be there to care for me. All these things, so many things come into mind, and these go on disturbing. So we see that Sri Ramakrishna understands, and also one thing we see is uncertainty in the world. What is going to happen tomorrow, we do not know. But they know. Some calamity may come, some danger may come, which they are foreseeing. The saints, the enlightened souls, the incarnations of God, all these people know what is going to be the future. Just like in our own heart, there exists a Sakshi, a witness, constantly, silently observing what all is happening, lives after lives. And this Sakshi sometimes speaks through dreams. Very rarely, usually it doesn't. It predicts the future, what is going to be there. When our own internal Sakshi, witness, internal witness is able to predict what is going to happen, will not God be able to tell us what is going to happen. So he is seeing something, danger, something that is unwanted would happen or may lose some opportunity. So Sri Ramakrishna is expecting or asking him again and again to go back to his source. Now, Master, tell me that you are going to your ancestral's home. Sri Ramakrishna wants to take the side, means a promise like, as if he is taking a oath to go back. Master, tell me that you are going to your ancestral home. I can never persuade myself to enter that place. I can never persuade myself to enter that place. The conflict has become very strong and a cleave has formed which cannot be joined. Master, well, your father is making over the whole house. Why? Your father is making over the whole house. Because conflicts will not be with parents and children. It will be with the brothers and wives of the brothers. So he is telling, father is looking after. Father is taking care of everything. Why are you worried? Why do you take in that sense? Master, I have suffered too much there. I can by no means make up my mind to go there. M is clearly and specifically telling, I have suffered too much. Wherever there is suffering, wherever we see defect, wherever we are not able to love, the mind recalls. It wants to go back. That is what has happened now. I have suffered too much there. I can by no means make up my mind to go there. Master, whom do you fear? All of them. A particular person is there, that you are afraid of that person, you would give again the problem. No, I am afraid of all. All of them. Master, seriously. It is not that like you are being afraid to get into the boat. When they were coming, one of the devotees requested him to come along with him on the boat, and the boat started toppling, like moving here and there because of the water in the river was turbulent. So he was afraid. He started shouting, leave me back on the shore, leave me back in the, till they made him to reach the same shore where it left. He was not at peace. Sri Ramakrishna is reminding of that. Oh, is it like that? Master, seriously, is not that like you are being afraid to get into the boat? The midday worship and the offering of food in the temples were over. The bells, gongs and cymbals of the aarti were being played. And the temple garden was filled with joyous activity. Beggars, sadhus and guests hurried to the guest house for noonday meal, carrying leaf or metal plates in their hands. Yam also took some of the prasad from the Kali temple. In most of the Indian temples, there will be free food. Almost all temples, especially in South India, we see every temple, anybody can go and ask for food. and it is freely given. Some temples like Dharmasthala and all these, about 8 to 10,000 people, devotees, mainly the devotees visiting the temple from distant places, they pour in, they all will get the food. It is so much of food will be prepared every day and it will be given to them. Here also, in Kali temple also, Rasmani had made the arrangements for them to take food. Regularly they used to give food for anybody coming, beggars and others, sadhus who move on pilgrimage, and guests who come, all of them were fed. And Yam also took some prasad from the Kali temple. Sri Ramakrishna had been resting a while after his meal when several devotees, including Ram and Girindra, arrived. They sat down after saluting the master. The conversation turned to the new dispensation church of Keshav Sen. The conversation turned to the new dispensation church of Keshav Chandra Sen. Keshav was Sri Ramakrishna's intimate devotee. Ram to the master, "Sir, I don't think the Navividhan has done people any good. If Keshav Babu himself was a genuine man, why are his disciples left in such a plight? I don't think there is anything at all in the new dispensation. It is like rattling some potsherds in a room and then locking it up. People may take it to be jingling of coins, but inside there is nothing but potsherds. Outsiders do not know what is inside." Usually, very often we see many externally glorifying themselves or presenting in a way that pleases people or attracts people, and within they are empty. The real essence is missing, and all external things is glorified. So, a devotee is telling about the new dispensation started by Keshav Sen. "Master, there must be some substance in it. Otherwise, why should so many people respect Keshav? Why is not Shivnath honored as much as Keshav? Such a thing cannot happen without the will of God." Sri Ramakrishna knows the inner. He is not bothered about the outer. He knows Keshav is genuine within, but he doesn't know how to manage things. It is like some person who has knowledge but no experience, or who has knowledge in the essence and its functioning part he doesn't know. Now, an engineer or a mechanic who knows about the engine, he can tune, he can make, he can do anything with the engine. Engine is the most important part in a vehicle. But external, if it is not properly functioning, or if it is torn or if it is rusted, the vehicle continues to move because the engine is all right. The external things, a real engineer doesn't see the external, what kind of paint they have given. Is the surfaces are smooth or not? Suppose there are many dents and the color has gone here and there, a vehicle, but engine, chassis and all that internal parts are intact. Then the externally seeing, even if it is bad, it doesn't matter, it doesn't harm. But if the engine itself is wrong or not capable of the efficiency or functioning, if it is not capable, then external nice and fine vehicle with engine not properly working has no purpose. So Sri Ramakrishna is not seeing people or anything from the external things. He is seeing the inner. Only thing externally he doesn't know how to present polished things. He says that just like Sri Ramakrishna used to say, essentials and non-essentials. So Keshav is honored by many people and is able to influence them and make them move in their path. So that spirit is there, and those who are genuinely seeking without seeing the external are moving forward. Those who want external and internal both to be perfect, they are lacking behind. And those who are seeing only external have stopped coming. Now, this is making a great confusion. Sri Ramakrishna is able to understand. He says, just for argument's sake, because they cannot see what Sri Ramakrishna is saying, so he is trying to convince. See, many people are accepting him, many people are honoring him, many genuine people are honoring him. So, they are noble people, and when they honor, it is will of God for a definite purpose. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.